can change it afterwards.
Yeah, we can totally change it. Oops, sorry.
Oh.
Let's center this. Okay.
Matching shirt club. All right. Hello, everybody. Coach Jaden, Coach Rei here. It's been a while since I've been on one. I'm a little bit busy, but we're here. And we got matching shirts. So I hope you guys have this shirt as well, too. You guys can put it on. But let's go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Exhale down. One more time. Big deep breath in. And go ahead and exhale down. So we're going to be doing a build class today. So a little bit more strength, a little less cardio. Okay. And to begin, you guys will also need a pair of weights as well too. So light, medium, to heavy weights. Make sure you guys have a bunch of different ones on you at hand. And let's get busy. All right. We're going to start off with our big hill climber to twist. So we're going to go ahead and get down to the floor. Let's bring our left foot forward, and Coach Rei is going to bring her left arm underneath her right side. Turn, twist, and she's going to go ahead and reach that hand up to the top. And here we go. We have a pretty extensive warm-up to do today. All right, so we are going to spend probably a little bit over 10 minutes just gradually building the body up. All right, and this would be a good workout if you guys are starting off the week. So, for example, on a Monday or Tuesday, maybe even a Sunday, to finish off the end of the week. This would be a great workout because it's going to be a little bit more lower impact. Pace is going to be just a tad bit slower, all right? But there is a lot of good stretching and a lot of good warm-up involved to get those muscles moving. All right, and then from there, go ahead and just gradually switch to the other side. Let's do the same exact thing. We'll spend about 30 seconds here and go. So right foot to the outside of the right hand now. Now you can also choose to keep that back knee off the ground, or you can also choose to put it on the floor as well too. All right. And just go ahead and make your way through that. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. Let us know how you are doing. I myself, we are doing great today. We have not sponsored by, but Starbucks coffee to make sure that the day runs smooth. Coach Rei just ate a bunch of food and she's ready to go or ready to take a nap. It can go either way. And all right, let's go ahead and come out of that. We're going to stand up to the top. We're going to do some hip openers starting inside to out. We're going to alternate our legs, and here we go. So bring the knee up into the outside. Very good. Now,
sorry.
Oh, I got you. Sorry. Yeah, let me adjust that. Better?
Yeah.
Right there? Okay, perfect. What was I going to say? This workout, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of good balance work in there as well, too. Yeah, some single leg, some single arm stuff to do for you guys, all right? So, again, just make sure that as we go through these exercises, you guys can choose the weight accordingly, all right? Go ahead and reverse the direction. Now you're going to go outside to in and go. So, again, hence the reason why it's important to have multiple weights on hand. But Coach Rei is an absolute animal, and she has a pair of 25 pounds right there that she's going to use for the entirety of today's workout, right?
No turning back.
No turning back. I'm joking. It's not 25s, though. It's pretty close to it, though. We'll just imagine that it's very close to it. All right, let's go 10 more seconds in these reverse hip opens. And then from there, we're going to go into our standing Frankenstein kicks. All right. And here we go. So go ahead, make that transition now. We're going to go opposite arm to opposite leg. Kick that leg up as high as feels comfortable here. Excellent job. Okay. Now the following exercise is what I like to call sweep the floor, where we're just going to alternate toe and heel. You're going to sit your butt back, bring the arms down, lean the chest forward, and sweep the floor. And we'll show you guys what this looks like right after in about 10 seconds. But Coach Rei is going to perform that next. Again, sweep the floor. We're going to go next. So toe and heel, sit the butt back. All right. Let's transition into that. So toe, heel. Coach Rei is going to shoot her hips back. Yeah, sweep the ground. Good. Yep, stand all the way up. And then she's going to switch to the other leg.
Oh, switch.
Yeah, and just alternate after each one. Yeah, toe, heel, sweep, and stand. Excellent. So you guys can do a couple on one side and then a couple on the other side. Perfect. Yep. So how about let's do about 3 to 5 on each side. There you go. And you want to try to point the front foot up. So point the toes up. Try to straighten out that leg.
There.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Perfect. And then after about 3 to 5, then switch to the other side. You should feel a really nice deep stretch in the hamstring here.
I feel like we're supposed to do this walking, that's why.
Yeah, you are supposed to do this walking, but you can do it standing. Right. Yeah, if you want to do it walking, you can walk it forward and back. That's cool.
And then
There
we
we go.
turn this way.
Yeah, how about we make one more
Yeah.
pass down? Let's make one more
Okay.
pass down. We got enough time.
Ooh,
There you
that's
go.
just so good.
Yep. So you feel a pretty nice stretch in the hamstrings. Again,
We're gonna find a rhythm.
maybe about 3 to 5 bounces on each side. So the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, all of that should be nice and warmed up. Good. How about you take one more step, Ray, with that? We'll spend some extra time because I understand a lot of us can have some pretty tight hamstrings. And this is one good way to get them going. All right, perfect. Let's go into our Cossack squats next. All right, so Coach Ray is going to widen that stance. Coach Ray is really good at this one. Again, we're going to go ahead and with the wide stance, just sit our hips from side to side, get a nice deep stretch in the hips. All right, now you can either do it right, kind of up at the knee height there, or B, you can start sinking it a little bit lower now to kind of involve more of the ankles as well too. So you can see how Coach Ray can really sit into this. She can keep her heel down on the side that she's leaning towards, right? But most importantly, right, you're going to do what you feel most comfortable with and what your body allows you to do, all right? Let's go for about another 10 more seconds here in the Cossack squat. And then from there, we're going to go into some arm circles, right? So we got to get those shoulders warmed up. All right, and give that a little bit of a rest. Let's stand tall. Let's go forward arm circles here and go. We'll run this for about 20 seconds. Yeah, you can 2 at a time, 1 at a time, whatever works best for you, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. I personally like the 1 at a time. If you like the 2 at a time, you guys can go for that as well too.
Challenging.
2 at a time? Yeah, that's why I like the 1 at a time. And reverse, let's go backwards now. Same exact thing. Let's go backwards here. Excellent. And whether you're doing 2 at a time or 1 at a time, don't matter. As long as you're moving those shoulders, Excellent. And we are going to be doing some upper body today as well too. All right. And from there, let's go big open arm hug, swinging over and under yourself. Very good. Okay. After this, we're going to go into some single leg calf raises. All right. So, well, actually, let's do this. We're going to start 2-legged calf raises first. Sorry. And then we'll transition to single leg after we get the 2 warmed up. Okay. All right. So let's take 2 feet at the same time, about hip width apart. And then from there, we're going to drive those toes into the ground, loosen up those ankles. Excellent. So let's get the ankle, the Achilles, the calf, the toes, the feet, everything below that knee. Nice and warmed up here. Good. Just drive those toes into the floor as hard as you can. Now, after let's just go about for another 20 more seconds of this. Then we're going to go single leg calf raises, right? That's going to be a little bit more harder. If you want to hold on to something like a chair, a kitchen countertop, lean up against the wall, which is what Coach Ray can do here as well too. You can do that for some extra stability, all right? And go ahead, let's go right foot. Let's go right leg, single leg calf raises, and go. Good. So now you're going to hover that left leg off the ground, and now you're just going to push that right foot into the floor as best as you can. Very good. Again, if you feel like you're struggling with some balance or you have a hard time lifting that heel up off the ground, try and hold on to something for a little bit of assistance. Could definitely help you out there. All right, let's go 5 more seconds. All right, very nice. And then gradually switch to the other side. Let's do the other side and go. We'll do another 30 seconds here. Very good. And after that, we should be pretty much warmed up. This is almost a 9-minute warm-up, 10-minute warm-up that we just did here. What we'll do next is we're going to grab those weights and then we're going to kind of explain what we got in store for you guys today. All right, 10 more seconds here, Coach Ray. Very good.
Oh.
Find your balance. All right, 3, 2, 1, and you can rest. Excellent. All right, so to begin, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to need 1 weight for the first 2 exercises, then 2 weights for the last one. Reverse lunge to twist. Now, we're only going to keep it on one side. So what I want you to do is we're going to hold that weight up at about chest height. Okay? Now, as Coach Ray steps back into her lunge, she's going to turn her torso over the top of her front leg. So, for example, if she's stepping back with the right leg, she's going to turn to the left, turning over the left leg that she's working. Then we're simply just going to switch. And now, your second exercise, this one's a little bit more complicated. We have skater squats. So that weight's going to be used as a counterweight. It's a single leg squat. And as Coach Ray sits her butt back, she's going to bend the knee and punch the weight out. So notice how her hips go back, but the weight goes forward. And this should be a nice counterweight for you. Now, depending on how far down you can get, right? It'll, of course, be all dependent on you. But if you do need some assistance, you can hold on to a chair, hold on to the wall, and you can ditch the weight. Okay. After that, you're going to grab 2 dumbbells, the infamous marching curl to press. And so it's going to be opposite knee, opposite arm. You're going to march, curl, and press. And notice how it's just this one perfect motion. If Coach Rei wants to march up and down the screen, she can also do that. You guys can go up and down your hallway if you like. All right, but let's begin. Okay, we're going to spend about 35 seconds on each side, okay, for a little bit of strength work. Let's go reverse lunge to twist. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and time starts now. Let's begin. Yeah. The goal is to try to get down as far as you can. Coach Rei is turning to the right, so she's stepping her left leg back. Her right foot is the plant leg. And she's turning over the top of that right leg.
Let's switch it because I demoed on the other side.
It's okay, no worries. Yeah, start on, again, it doesn't matter which leg you start on, just as long as you don't do the same leg when we switch. Yeah, for 2 rounds back to back. Very good. I'll give you guys about a total of about maybe 5-10 seconds in between when we rotate. Let's go about 5 more seconds left. Get that knee as low to the floor as you possibly can. And rest. Okay, now we're going to do the left leg. Same thing, reverse lunge to twist, just on the opposite side. All right, so we're both getting some type of single leg exercise, but rotation as well too. And go. So let's go reverse lunge to twist on the opposite side. If you have a medicine ball, a kettlebell, a sandbag, even better.
Ooh.
You can go ahead and do this as well. You know, maybe in boot camp I should do it with the sandbags.
Yeah?
That would be good. Yeah, hold the sandbag in like a front rack position and turn. Oh, watch out for that one next time, boot campers, in case you guys come in. All right, let's go for 10 more seconds here. Excellent job. Again, like I said, we're getting in a lot of single leg balance work for today. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we go into the skater squat now. Okay, so the right leg is going to be our plant leg, because that's the leg that we want to use. Left leg is going to kick back. Right? And just get as low as feels comfortable. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Then Coach Rei is going to push her hips back, punch the weight out. Again, that weight is very important, right? That weight is definitely going to help you to counter the weight of you sitting the hips back. That's excellent, Coach Rei. Very good. And again, you can always peel this back, right, by taking the weight away, and then instead keeping your hands on a countertop or a chair that you can use for assistance, right? Regardless if you have the weight or not, the technique is going to look the same, just like so. You may have to move a little bit slower than the lunge, right? Because right now you have to definitely work on balancing on that one leg. All right, way to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That was impressive.
Those glutes.
Those glutes, yeah. Hey, that was very good. Coach Rei's putting her lunch to good use.
My lunch. Fuel.
All right, let's switch over to the other side when you're ready, and go. Now, we may find some discrepancies from one side to the next, right? Maybe one side might be a tad bit more challenging than the other, right? As always, feel free to bring in the use of holding on to a chair, a countertop. Your significant other, if they're in the room, you can hold onto their shoulders or their hands as you do this. Again, the intention of this exercise is to go very slow, take your time, and really reach the weight out, right? Again, the importance of that weight is to counterbalance our leg going behind us. Very good. Coach Rei is doing an excellent job showcasing this movement. And rest. Awesome. Okay, well, you're in luck because we're only doing that once, and we're going to move on to more upper body. So you're going to grab both weights. This is going to be a much longer round, all right? We're going to go marching, curl to press. Take your time, all right? We're going to go for about 60 seconds here, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. For entertainment purposes, Rei, how about we go up and down?
Up and down.
Yeah, we can march up and down. And how about you guys do that as well, too? If you want to do this going backwards as well, you can also try that as well. If not, you're going to march, curl, and press. Earlier in this week, well, it's Tuesday right now as we're filming this, but yesterday, Monday, for my slow burn class, or my build class, I should say, I had the team doing this, but on the crash pads.
Ooh.
For
fun.
2 rounds back to back. Or actually, no, we had 2 exercises per, but they only had that one exercise for this station, and they they had no rest.
Oh,
So they did it for about a minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds straight.
This is great.
2 minutes, 30 seconds straight. Can you believe that? So the 60 seconds that we're doing this for should be not a problem.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Great. Take a nice long break. That was very good. Okay. We're going to move into the next little set. Number one being the single leg deadlift. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and what we can do here is you're going to grab 2 weights. All right. Coach Rei is going to do, she's going to imagine herself kind of like a seesaw. So when her chest comes down, her back leg needs to come up. And then she stands nice and tall. Again, think of it like a seesaw. Chest leans forward, back leg comes up. Notice how she keeps a nice flat back. Knee stays nice and soft. Now, alternative, you can keep your back foot on the ground. This is what we call a B stance. Okay, so B stance, single leg deadlift. Now, notice how there is still a bend in the knee, but she's not completely squatting down, right? We want to move through the hips here. She's going to reach her chest over. Those dumbbells are going to come down to the toes, right? One round on the left, one on the right. From there, we're going to go into a kneeling wood chop, all right? So you need just one dumbbell for this one. Okay, from the kneeling position, Coach Rei is going to come from, that open side, and then she's going to come up and across, kind of like that seatbelt motion, like she is shoveling dirt over her shoulder, right? So make sure that you're turning the torso as you do this. And then we're going to finish off again with 60 seconds of the marching curl to press. That's going to come back into play. All right? Let's get busy.
Okay.
So single leg deadlift. Let's start on the right leg since you did right leg for the other ones too. All right. So here we go, gang. 3, 2, 1, and go. Coach Rei is going to sit her hips back. Bring the back leg up. Now, if getting down that deep like how Coach Rei is doing is a little bit of a struggle, that's okay. Maybe try to get the dumbbells just to the knee, right? But wherever your body is, okay, in relation to that, your leg has to remain the same. Yeah, so see how on that rep, Coach Rei got much deeper, but her back leg had to get much higher, all right? So make sure that, again, you think of yourself as a seesaw. When one side goes up, the other side has to come down, vice versa. Excellent job, Coach Rei. We're going to run this for another 15 seconds. This is perfect. Giving you guys a little bit more time on this one so you guys can work through it. Coach Rei is looking really good here on this movement. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Glutes. Yep, glutes. Hamstrings should be working right now. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hips will sit back again. Chest will lean over. Coach Rei has excellent balance on this movement. And an exercise, right, that you can continue to improve on, whether it's balancing better, right, or maybe you're using the assistance of the B stance right now, and maybe you eventually get that back leg off the floor. Okay, very good. Yeah, so that's the B stance there. Coach Rei will give you maybe a couple reps to show you. Very good. We got about 25 more seconds left. We got lots of time remaining here. Very nice. You always want to make sure, right, your body stays in line with each other. You can see how Coach Rei, right, leans that chest over. She kicks her back leg back. The leg that's supporting her is just barely bent. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're going to come down to the floor for that kneeling wood chop. You just need one dumbbell. And imagine like we're putting on that seat belt, but we're also throwing it over our shoulder, rotating the body as much as we can. So right knee is up and go. So from the left hip, you're going to come up to the right shoulder, turn the body, and our oblique should be fired up after this one, right? So included with all of the sort of balance exercises that we have done, right, or the single leg exercises, the lunges had some type of rotation, right? The skater squat, we had to make sure we keep our core engaged as we reach the arms out and the hips back. So now this is a little bit more focused on the core here. Notice how she also keeps her elbows bent as well too as she performs this. 5 more seconds, Coach Rei. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Let's switch over to the other side. Very good. Feeling good so far?
Good.
Awesome. All right, and go. Continue. Same exact thing on the other side. Notice how far down Coach Rei kind of sits that dumbbell back, right? We want to try to get as much rotation in the torso as possible. Even as you bring the dumbbell over the shoulders, try to rotate that body as much as you can. Very good. 20 more seconds, and then we go back to those marching curl to presses. Okay. Again, we're going to run a longer round of about 60 seconds on that, so just be ready. We're going to blast those arms one more time. 10 more seconds, Coach Rei. There's no need to rush on these exercises either, right? We're being very methodical, being very aware of what our form and what our body looks and feels like. And rest. All right, excellent. You're going to grab both dumbbells. Again, Coach Rei, for our entertainment purposes, can go forward and back, up and down, and go. Curl, press, and you're going to march here. You're going to go in a circle.
I'm going in a circle.
Yeah, kumbaya circle. Actually, that's quite perfect. Yeah, you can march in a circle as well, too.
All
All right.
Get a better turning radius.
Actually, yeah, so you don't have to turn it sharp.
Yeah.
Very good. Just don't get dizzy.
Yeah.
Very good. Look, if you guys have a long hallway, a big open floor, go wherever you want. All right, the world is your oyster. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. 20 more seconds. It's
20, 40.
2040.
Uh-oh, Jaden has
Oh, she's going backwards. Look at this. Hey, if you guys want to challenge your guys' coordination here, I had them walk backwards on the crash pads as well too. So there's something to it. 3, 2, 1, and you can rest. Excellent job. All right, it's time for some abs.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
All right.
What abs? Okay. Russian twist. And we're gonna do some jackknives. Okay. How about we just throw in the cardio with it? Well, Russian twist first, right? So
Sure.
Russian twist will be with the weights. Again, either feet on the floor, feet down, lean the body back, turn side to side. Alternating jackknives will be on her back. Sit up, reach up and across to the opposite ankle. And then we're going to pop it up. Or we're going to turn around, my bad. Turn around, plank position. You have mountain climber, so this is a little bit cardio now. Knees to the chest. And then skater jumps. You're going to stand up.
Skater jumps.
Yep. Big jump side to side, left to right.
This guy?
Excellent. Yes, that
This
guy.
guy.
And we got skater jumps, right? So stay low, be explosive. Little bit of cardio to finish off. Okay.
All right.
We're going to get through that twice. Coach Rei got it in the bag. All right, 20 seconds of each one. And after this, we're going to stretch. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Russian twist. So 2 more primary ab exercises, I'd say. Following that up with 2 cardio exercises. All right. Great way to finish off. Get the heart rate up a little bit more. Just move a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Yep, it's a quick 20 seconds here. Very fast 20 seconds. Yep, so get after it. Let's go. Get after it. Come on, big push, everybody. 10 more seconds, team. Because we are a team. We're one big team, one big family here. 3, 2, 1, and mountain climbers. Coach Rei's going to turn around, drive the knees to the chest, and she is going. She's sprinting here. There we go. You know, maybe this Friday I might do like 4 exercises per station. Do something really nutty and really crazy, you know, just get after it. 3, 2, 1, and switch skaters. Here we go. Yep, so now we're up. We're up off the floor. Coach Rei's going to take that big jump left to right. Very good. She's going to stay low. And we have just one more round after this before we get into our stretch. 10 more seconds, Coach Rei. Excellent job. You're going to go abs one more time. And 3, 2, 1, and go the Russian twist. Very good, everybody. Or the torso twist, or whatever twist you want to call it. Very good, Coach Rei. And she is keeping her feet up off the ground. However, you can also choose to keep the feet on the floor if you'd like, if you feel like that works a little bit better for you. 3, 2, 1, and switch jackknives. Here we go. Alternating jackknives, by the way. She sits up. She reaches across the body. And she touches those ankles. She touches those toes. Getting up as high as she can. Very good. We got 5 more seconds to be exact. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Mountain climbers. Here we go. Turn it around. Drive the knees forward. Stay in that plank position here. Very good. And go, 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 go. Drive those knees forward as hard as you can. Squeeze those abs as tight as possible. Very good, Coach Rei. 3, 2, 1, and your last set of skaters. Let's go. Then after this, we have our cool down, our stretch. All right, because that's just as important as the workout that we're doing right now. We can't skip out on that. 10 more seconds here, Coach Ray. Let's go. Say low, big jumps. The bigger the jump, the better. The more explosive you are being, the more intentional you're being about each movement. And time, rest. Good job. Okay, let's bring it down to the floor. Let's stretch it out. Let's go ahead and start in the big hill climber stretch again. Let's get back to that. The first movement we started off with, this time you can leave your knee on the floor if you'd like. And just so left leg is forward. Very good. Nicely done, you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, switch it to the other side and let's hold that. One thing I'd say that I'd like to share that maybe you guys can take away from today's workout. Well, long story short, over the weekend, this past weekend, I took a course for weightlifting, and one of our instructors was a coach. He said, especially when it comes to the weightlifting, is to be intentional with every movement that you do, or every part of the movement, right? Everything that you do has a purpose to it, and one faulty aspect of it can affect the rest of what the lift may look like, or how you may finish, and so forth, right? All right, let's go into child's pose. So sit the butt back, bring the chest down, and we can attest and say the same thing for our workouts as well. Everything that we do is being done with some type of intent, right? Not necessarily with the purpose of just going through the motions, right? Or, cruising and or taking your time, right? When we're in our 30-minute boot camps, or if you guys are upstairs training on those machines, right? There is an intent to get stronger, right? Maybe get faster, maybe be a bit more explosive. Tuck your toes underneath you. You can pedal at your heels. Of course, maybe be a little bit stronger, quicker, all that kind of stuff, right? So approach everything that you do with some type of positive intent. That whatever you're doing, you're going to get the most out of it. Drop the hips to the floor, bring the chest up. Same goes for all the other habits that we have outside of the gym. And I know it's sometimes it can be just so much for us to take on at one moment, right? Life is a busy thing. And we don't always have time to sometimes add in those other aspects to our health and fitness. But right, if you can at least bring the mindset of having good intention to do so and then hopefully following through with it, we might just be a little bit better off each time. All right, go ahead, let's stretch out your forearms. So bring your fingertips towards you. All right, we were gripping onto those weights quite a lot today, especially with that marching curl to press. So let's just make sure that those forearms and those hands are taken care of really well here. Excellent. Anything you want to add to that rant, Coach Ray, about intention?
No, that's super good. It helps with form and it helps with not getting injured too.
Yep. So form, technique, reduced risk of injury. If we bring intention to how we work out and being, I guess, aware of your body.
Yeah, that feedback from your body.
Yep.
Trying to get in tune with it, right?
All right, you can slowly tuck your toes underneath you, make your way up to the top. So your takeaway for today is be intentional with everything that you do, not necessarily just in the weight room or in the workout, but outside of that as well. It can attest to everything in life, I guess you'd say. All right, let's take a nice big deep breath in. And you can go ahead and exhale down. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale down. Thank you guys so much for joining in on today's workout. We really appreciate you guys. Oh, look. We have someone who already thumbed it up.
Yay!
Awesome. Well, if you guys are following along live with us, thank you guys so much. All right. Hands in the middle. Really quick. Here we go. We are.
Relentless.
We are.
Relentless.
You are.
Relentless.
Peace out, everybody. Very good. I wonder who was on.